Hi there, my name's Lo. Welcome to my channel where I discuss everything between Hermes and grocery bags. Recently it was my birthday, and because my birthday is in summer and that is during the mid-season sale, I decided to treat myself to a couple of bags, investigate a couple of brands I had heard of but never seen or tried before in real life. Plus I also managed to get a pretty good deal. So I placed an order with Zalando. Let's just open it up and see what I got. So I just moved the box to the side to create a little bit of space. The first bag in my birthday haul is one from AESTER EKME. It's one of those brands I've had on my radar for a little bit, but I never really got around to trying. I think the first time I encountered this brand was when Emma Hill discussed it in one of her videos, and it's one of those lovely understated brands with interesting shapes that I just felt once I saw this bag. I really wanted to give it a try. The bag I got is actually the mini Hobo bag. This is similar in shape to the flat Hobo bag, but it is a bit more structured. So their flat Hobo bag is really absolutely flat, and with this one you see it actually has a bit of structure going about it. This is a calfskin leather bag and it's lined with polyester. It closes up with this zipper. The height and the width of this bag is in both cases approximately 29 centimeters or 11.4 inches, and because this bag can completely fold flat, there's not a lot of depth to it, but because of this structured detail, it actually holds much more in a nice way than you might expect at first sight. The retail price of this bag is 415 euros. A couple of things that I found really interesting about this bag is, well, first of all, this shape. I've tried it on. I really love the length of the handle drop, which is 27 centimeters or 10.6 inches. It just hangs on your shoulder very easily and very effortlessly. It's quite nice that it actually has a zipped closure. There you have the inside. It's a bit hard to see because the lining is black. Here we have the care card. But as I was already saying, it is, due to its structure, quite a spacious bag. I'm still doubting a bit whether I want to keep it. I really like the shape and I really like the color. It is pretty neat. It's very understated. It just has these 3 dots on the front of the bag. But because it is smooth leather and because it's very structured, there's already some creasing going on here on the bag. There's also a bit of damage, inconsistencies that you might see. So it's not actually damage to the leather, but it seems like it's been kind of scuffed. And even though I got this bag for a very nice price, that kind of makes me wonder if still it is worthwhile to keep if it's not. So you see creasing here on the bottom. I think it's kind of entailed in the model, but on the one hand there's a lot of creasing and blemishes going on the back, while the front of this bag actually still looks pretty much perfect. And I'm a bit scared that within no time the front of this bag is going to look as bad as the back. And I think that from a distance it won't really show all that much on the one hand, but that on the other hand, I'm just scared that this bag is not really going to wear all that nicely in the longer run. So I'm still thinking about whether I want to keep this one around. Also, the zipper on this bag is just a bit awkward. It's like it's not made to suit this bag properly. If it is lying flat, the zipper will only lay nicely if the bag is in this structured phase, and that it will only do if you stuff it up completely and in exactly the right way. And the zipper in that sense just looks a bit awkward to me. It is a bit off. Too bad overall, because I was really excited about getting this bag. Would be curious to hear what you would do, so if you have any thoughts, drop them down below in the comments. I still have about 3 months to make a decision on this because there's a very long return period with Zalando. I think for 415 euros, I mean, I would definitely return this even if it was in perfect condition. I think now I paid like 130. But yeah, if it's not going to look good, then I'm not sure if I'm really going to wear it either. On to the next, and this is a bag from little Liffner. Again, an understated brand that I saw in an Emma Hill video. I kind of have my eye on their tulip bag, which I think is really awesome, but when I think about it practically, it is not the type of bag that I would be wearing because it's basically a very open basket type of bag, and I usually prefer something a bit more secure. But then when I saw this one, I have to say that again, I was quite intrigued by it. And this is the Maccheroni medium Hobo bag. This one is in the color tan. It is made of very soft grained leather. It has a cotton material, which I will show you in a bit. And this comes with silver hardware. I found it very intriguing, like why does this bag have a piece of macaroni on the side? They also have different bags in this range where the macaroni is actually a twist lock, but apparently it is a nod to the factory where these bags are made in Florentine. So yeah, technically we are looking at a piece of macaroni shaped hardware over here. But I think it is not that apparent, especially because it's just a detail and it's not like a lock or anything. This bag reminded me a little bit of the Low Away puzzle bag with the top handle and a bit of the slouch. Just for comparison, here is the small puzzle. Also that it has this flap, although this one has a magnetic closure and the puzzle bag obviously has the zippered closure. I saw this macaroni bag and I just had to check it out. This is a fairly large bag. It has a width of 31 centimeters or 12.2 inches, a height of 20 centimeters or 7.9 inches, and a depth of 12 centimeters or 4.7 inches. It has a handle drop of 16 centimeters, which you can carry over the shoulder, but it doesn't really leave you with a lot of space. So I think ideally you wear this top handle or over the crook of your arm. But let's get the stuffing out of this bag and it will already give you a better idea of what type of bag this is. It has this very nice cotton interior, slip pocket on the inside. Quite spacious, I would say. Definitely a bag for your daily essentials. But here's the thing, this leather is really smushy, it is really unstructured. Therefore, without anything in this becomes a very slouchy bag. And generally I like slouchy bags, but this bag has such an asymmetric slouch, like it slouches very differently on the one end than on the other end, that I'm still not quite sure how I should feel about this. Let me just put some stuff in here to see how it holds up then. I really kind of fill it up to the brim. I think right now it has kind of a cool slouch, but I think to really get a bit more of the puzzle vibe and to make sure that it like doesn't sag in over here, for example, I would really need to get a bag organizer. Also with this bag, it is a bit of a bummer. I like certain aspects of it. This leather is beautiful. I think this bag also retails around the €400 price mark. Based on this leather, this is definitely a bag I would find more worthwhile putting my money towards. But because it is so unstructured, especially if you have little things in it, I'm not quite sure yet how I feel about it. And I don't really want to spend additional tens of euros to buy a bag organizer for this, but I think I might give it a go and try and make a bag organizer for this one myself. Some of the leftover felt that I have, just for the fun of it, I put my Low Away puzzle in this bag as sort of a bag organizer, or to provide it with a bit more structure. And this is actually a shape that would really agree with me. This is what I would love for this bag. So yeah, perhaps it is indeed worthwhile just to get a bag organizer for this. If you have a thought or an opinion about this, I think I also paid like 130 euros for this bag, including all of the discounts. Let me know what you think. And then on to the last one, and this one is definitely a keeper. This is the Ted Baker Kalcon shopper, and I had already been eyeing this bag for a little while. I mean, these bags are usually not all that expensive, but it was like 26 euros. And I've had the smaller versions of these Ted Baker shoppers, so I have the 30 or 35 centimeter one, I think it is approximately. And I have the tiny one, which is really impractical to use, but super cute. And this one is the 45 centimeter size, which is 17.7 inches, height 35 centimeters, 13.8 inches, and the depth is 7 centimeters or 2.8 inches. The handle drop, sorry, it's a bit hard to get all of it in one frame, but the handle drop is 22 centimeters or 8.7 inches, and this one just carries very easily over the shoulder, and it is a very large bag, so you can haul around a lot of stuff in it. The reason I wanted to get this one is because I just thought that the print was super cute. It reminded me a bit of Delftware, or Delftsblauw as we call it in Dutch. That's the very typical blue and white pottery that we have in the Netherlands. So yeah, usually the blue is then a bit darker, but this light blue print always kind of reminded me of that. Opposed to the other Ted Baker shoppers, this one actually has an interior pocket with a zipper. It's actually soft on the inside. And yeah, I feel there is always space for another shopper, whether it is to use it as a work bag, or to do groceries, or to the beach, or to take it when you're going away for a night, just to pack your stuff, put it in your car. Okay, this bag also folds flat if necessary, so it doesn't really take up a lot of space. That was my birthday haul, which was unfortunately not super successful. I'm still really doubting about these two bags, especially the AESTER EKME bag. I'm not sure I will keep, but fortunately I still have some time to think about it. Perhaps create a bag organizer or purchase a bag organizer for this one from little Liffner, see how it holds up then. If you have any thoughts about these bags or have an opinion about what I should do, please drop it down below in the comments. Also, if you have any questions about these bags, because you might be interested yourself in buying them, feel free to ask. I might not keep these bags in the long run, but I will have them around for a little while. And at least I've seen them in person, so I might be able to answer some questions about them. So that's it for now. Remember, there's a styling, a situation, and a taste for everything. And, well, these bags are also pretty diverse, I have to say. But anyway, don't judge, wear whatever the bag you like. Until next time, or as we would say in Dutch, doei!